guys.
Hey.
Welcome back to another episode of In Her Season. I'm your co-host Rachel.
And I'm your co-host Liv. And we're excited to be here today. Do you want to start us off with a highlight of your week?
Yeah. Okay. Highlight of my week is I got a Kindle for Mother's Day.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I recently have a Kindle too, but
Really?
like I got it like 2 months ago. I've really only read one book on it so far, but I'm very excited for you. Are
Absolutely
you
obsessed?
Oh my gosh, what are you reading?
Okay. Well, okay. So this
This podcast is actually half book club, by the way.
book club. No, honest to God. Okay. So Court of Thorns and Roses. They're coming out with season 6 and 7.
I mean, basically season. Yeah.
And
No,
I was
I'm
just
so
like, I need
excited.
to like read her other series and books.
Which one are you
I've
doing?
started, I've watched TikTok videos, okay? I've watched a lot of TikTok videos on the order of how to read her series.
Sarah J. Maas?
Yes, Sarah J. Maas. And there's some books that you can interchange. I've heard there are some books that you can...
Interchange?
Like you can read one... Okay, I'm reading the Assassin's
Like the order
Blade
doesn't
right now.
matter?
Hang on, I'm reading the Assassin's Blade right now.
Okay.
So there's one book in the Assassin's Blade that you could either read before, like first, or you can read third because it's a book that is a flashback depending which order you read it in. So if you read it third...
This is like a choose your destiny series.
It's literally insane. That's why I'm like, I'm taking this very seriously.
So
okay?
I think this woman is brilliant.
She's
basically.
absolutely brilliant. So Assassin's Blade, I forgot how many books it is, 7 or something. I don't know.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
So this is like her middle one. Like there's ACOTAR, there's Assassin's Blade, and then there's the 3 books. I forgot what they're called.
Okay, I have no idea what they're called because I was gonna try to start reading like the Thorn of Glass series that other people are into, but it's a different author. So maybe I'll just read the same series that you're in.
No, you have to. We have to do this. Oh, this is unbelievable.
Send me what book you're reading.
I will.
But
I'll send you the TikTok videos too.
Yeah. I need to see it.
There's, I think it's, I don't know which one. So this one book, either you can read it first, which will cause emotional damage, which is based on everyone saying. She's like, if you read this first, it's emotional damage.
Why?
And it's not the order that she recommends reading it in. However, if
Was
you
it
want
the first
to know,
book that she wrote of it? Is that why people do it?
I don't think it is the
don't
first book.
understand.
But the thing is because it's a flashback, if you're the type of person that wants everything laid out and you want to know everything that
Are you
makes
describing
sense,
my personality right now?
then you would read it first.
Oh no!
However, she recommends you read it, third in line. And so when you read it third in line, it's not causing the damage.
Because
it's just, because
like a turnout.
There's probably something in this book where if you read it first, it's a major shock. Whereas if you're reading it as a flashback, you're like, oh, I already knew that happened at some point.
Okay, like you knew it happened, you just didn't know how, and so then you get the details filled in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that definitely sounds like
so
better.
I'm just the nerd. I'm like, I'm gonna read it the way
the recommendation
author tells me to read it. Yeah,
obviously.
Because like I'm not confident in myself to like mix things up and blah blah blah. And then so I'm gonna read a third, but it'll make the first 2 books then be like, oh my gosh, okay, that makes sense. Like, oh, that's why that happened. Like things like that.
I'm just like getting my mind around right now that I've just committed to a new 7-book series before
I'm so excited
November comes out for like these next 2 book releases of ACOTAR. I mean, I have to do it, but I will say, are you like ripping through them because you have the Kindle?
Well, yeah, a little bit, when I have the time. Okay. And then get this, in that same series, there's 2 books that happen simultaneously. So there is an order in which you can literally read the books at the same time, like switching through like each book. And I'm like, I don't think I'm about that. But this is like how intense like some of the readers are, where it's just like they have a whole list of like, if you want to read them,
I'm so
exactly
happy
at the same time.
These
This is how
book cults exist.
No, I know. I never thought I'd be this kind of person,
me neither,
but I'm really
so
excited
happy.
about it.
Me too.
I'm like loving how nerdy I'm becoming.
I love it. It's so fun. And
so,
I just didn't know. I didn't appreciate this kind of a thing until like this era of life.
Yeah. Well, listen, you get the Kindle. I ordered a cute case, and the fun thing is like you can slip it in your purse, and like any little downtime, you just whip it out, and you're on the page that you need it to be.
That is what I like about it. However,
like at the beach when we're in Destin, we'll just both be reading. Be like, are you at this part yet? Like we need to get to the same exact part. So we can
you are speaking my language. Oh my god. Okay, but also My problem, I have a Kindle. Yes, I love that it can easily slip in my purse. I just like, I swear, if I'm not like looking at the physical book, like staring at me and like seeing the pages go down, I don't like work on it. Like, it doesn't feel like, I'm somebody who like needs a checklist, right?
Okay.
So I feel like having a physical book, I've only recently made this
even
discovery.
at the bottom when it's like X amount of hours until, or like this amount of minutes to finish the chapter, and like you're X
I think because it's
through.
not like staring at me. Like, I leave the book that I'm reading like in my living room, and so like I can see my like bookmark like working its way down my book.
Yeah.
And I genuinely think,
Oh, that's smart. See, I never had a bookmark.
I genuinely think it's like making something
It
click in
does.
my brain. Like, it motivates me to be like, I'm gonna knock out like another chapter today or whatever.
Well, that's like people's probably that's people's biggest critique when it comes to
a Kindle.
Either you like you can do it and you're fine, or people are really like, oh, but I just really like the book. And there's parts of me that I'm like, I
wish it
really
was the
kind of like
Kindle.
holding a book, but I'm just more interested in like the story. It's like my emotional support.
You have
Kindle.
access to more books if you have the Kindle.
I can just
You
download. I
do.
just buy it or download it. I'm like, perfect.
Yeah, and
I don't
for
need to
like
wait for
fucking
this thing to
99 cents or
arrive.
$2.
Yes.
No, for me, I'm like, I have to
And it saves
anticipate
me
it.
space.
It saves
in my
so
diaper
much
bag.
space. Also because, oh yeah,
Maybe I'll
that's
like
a
it
move.
more after maybe.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will. We'll see. I'm not there yet, but like maybe it's my emotional support book for pregnancy then. But like also I feel pressure when I have the physical book too, because like I don't have a library and I'm not attempting to build one. Like, I don't have a bookshelf that I'm trying to fill up. That's not my goal. So when I'm done with the book, I don't want to throw it away, but like I need to pass it on. It needs to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And so if I order it from Amazon, I have a 30-day window that I have to finish the book in order to be able to return it. Otherwise,
Oh my God.
otherwise
I never
now
even
I'm
thought
stuck
about
with
that.
the book.
That's hilarious.
But I completely know that this is what people do, because all of them have an option for like buy like used like new or whatever. Obviously, this is what people are out here doing. And I'm like, I didn't realize that Amazon's essentially the library.
Yeah.
I didn't
No,
realize, but
honestly,
it's so
I'm
true.
like, I'll pay half the price to get this immediately downloaded to my Kindle than to have this whole library. I will say, like, looking at these book nerds that have these beautiful like fantasy libraries, I'm like, that's gorgeous.
It is.
Is it for me? Maybe not in this era.
I think it's like if you're a maximalist person with the vibe of your place, it is. Because then you want like the colors and the
libraries are
imagery.
cozy.
Yeah.
There's something about it. I just don't know if it's my aesthetic.
That's how I feel. But I also lean into that so much more as well, because my husband, with his like moving company background, is personally against
books probably because they're like literal
like,
weights.
He's like, we're not gonna fill a box and lug books around. He's like,
Hayden's
the
like,
people who
no
do that-
Christmas decorations, no books.
nothing that needs to be in a box and hauled for no purpose. He's like, we're not doing it. So books are off the table. But I like a book. I just need something to do with it after the
Also,
fact.
the library, like, they're all literally so backed up with like reservations that you cannot get a hold on one of these books.
Oh,
for
because these are the
months.
it books right now.
So I'm like, I can just download it. I'm good.
She's like, I beat all you
peasants.
library people. You peasants.
You peasants,
I'm
waiting for
you.
that
I got a
book.
Kindle.
No, I'm obsessed with my Kindle. So anyways, that's the highlight of my week. I'm
That's
like
really exciting.
flying through it, and I've been actually wanting to talk to you about this because we have to read it together. Because and then
I'm so
like,
excited.
throughout all the series, there's Easter eggs throughout everything. It's genius. It's absolutely genius, and it's stimulating.
I've been wanting to
feels
start another one because
Like how school should be. Like you should be interested and like
no, because you know what? Because I wanted to do like nonfiction fiction and like flip back and forth. But like you need to have fiction to like re-up your excitement about reading sometimes.
Yeah.
And right now, being newly pregnant, I'm reading a bunch of nonfiction.
Yeah.
And like it's good because like I'm interested in the topic right now. However, it is not ACOTAR. It is not fantasy.
No.
You know, like it's
Like,
I'm not like
I'm like in reality all day of life. Like I need an escape. That's why it's literally my drug.
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say, I'm not
if it
dreaming
weren't-
about it,
If
like-
it were my Kindle, it'd probably be cigarettes. But like I'm pregnant, so I can't do that.
So, like,
I'd be in
Kindle.
Europe with drinking wine and smoking a cigarette, but we're not doing that right now.
Dude, can I please just say that? So my 30th birthday is coming up, you guys.
Wait, are you gonna do anything?
So that's my problem, Rachel. Okay.
Can we wait until we're after pregnant and go to Nashville?
Okay, let's go through this from the top. All right, guys. Sorry.
I know
these are my thoughts.
We both didn't want to be pregnant for our 30th, but here we are.
I knew that I was like going to be, or like, look,
I'm so excited that you
lucky
are.
that I was. Like, if I was, I would be lucky. So like, whatever, totally fine with it. Am I going to be having like a legendary 30th? Kind of off the table for me. But like, so here's the thing. My husband keeps asking me, what do I want to do for my 30th? Come on, Liv. Like, what do you want to do for your 30th? Like, anything. Like, give me something. Look, that's a nice thought. I appreciate the like wanting to do something fun for me. I am a birthday person. I love my birthday. I get excited about my birthday. I want to celebrate. I
can't believe it's next month already, because I remember your 29th. Like, remember when we thought like you're African American, so it's like Juneteenth, and I was like, wait, this is like actually real.
This is so funny.
Sign.
Oh my god, you're
so the birthday I'll never forget.
That is so fucking funny. Go back and listen to that episode, y'all. But okay, so I'm pregnant for my 30th birthday, so like, you know, I'm trying to go through like what do I like to do, right? Yeah. Like what's my ideal day? Like, what do I like to do for fun? I like a boozy brunch. I like a good cocktail with a view. I love a dinner and a girls' night with wine. I love a winery. And I'm like, okay, so all of this is off the table. And so then I'm like, okay, if I'm going to be like sober, what do I like to do sober? Ooh, then I love wellness. Ooh, a cold plunge sauna. Can't do that. Okay. You know, the other thing that I like to do, I love an outdoor concert. Summer concert, love. There's nobody playing in Nashville nor St. Louis that's any bit interesting the entire weekend of my birthday.
I believe is Tim McGraw, but like that's September.
Amazing. No, my birthday is on a Friday this year and everything, so there's so much potential.
Mine's on a Saturday.
Oh my god, good for us.
It's good.
And it's a 30th.
Good for us, yeah. But like also, like, are you kidding me?
That's what I'm saying. So
we could do a little gross trip somewhere.
Yeah, so there's pampered. Like nothing interesting. Well, so then I'm like, okay,
I'm
what's
like
my next?
Inviting myself.
No, that's great. No, that's great. But like, I just don't know. Like, so I'm just like torn because I don't want it to be like, okay, the week of my birthday and I've got like nothing planned, but I'm like, realistically, when it comes down to it, what do I like to do sober? Look, I'm gonna be that person. What's my next favorite thing to do? Hang out at the pool with my baby nephews. They're so much fun. You know what I mean? And
sweet.
My sister's going to be getting a house with a pool. So I'm like, by the way, you're just hosting my 30th birthday at your pool. And we're just going to hang with the kids. And also, can you make me a cookie cake? Because she made my husband a cookie cake for his birthday last year.
So
we dream about this cookie cake.
You're thinking about like a family oriented.
Well, I mean, if you want to come to town, you should.
I'm just like wondering, like, okay, family, but like, do we need also like we need a girl celebration too?
Yeah, I know. So I'm like, maybe I should come to St. Louis, or we should go to Nashville. I'm just trying to figure it out, and I'm struggling to figure it out, and like, it shouldn't be hard. Like, look, when you're pregnant, you can do fun things.
No, but it
like,
is.
What's like a celebratory like 30th birthday thing?
Dubai. That was sorry. I was like, I want to go to Dubai for my 30th. I said this like
that's
2 years ago. I'm pregnant.
Ibiza.
We will go.
Ibiza, yeah. We talked about that before. But like even just something like, that's why I was like, I mean, how like Chicago's fun, but like Chicago's just kind of far, and I have to go to Chicago a million times this summer, so I'm not sure I want to add an extra trip.
Why don't you do like do you want someone to plan it for you? Like what if you do like one of those like boho picnics somewhere? Like you could still go to a vineyard or wine and get mocktails. Like it's
kind of lame. Not at a vineyard. You can't do that to the vineyard people. Well, I don't want to like order a mocktail from a vineyard. That feels wrong.
Okay.
So is that rude? Is that like bad etiquette?
No, because everyone else would probably be drinking wine.
Which
is then like, okay, well, what's the point? I want to be left out. That's like why, honestly, when I've been pregnant, I'm just like, there's some occasions where I'm like, I just don't want to go because everyone's going to be drinking and I'm not. And it's just like, it feels so, you're so out of it. Not that I needed to participate. It's just like, well, I'm just not drinking. Like, I don't want to, it's not going to be the same vibe. It's not going to be fun for me to go to St. Patrick's Day
a spade. Or Mardi Gras. It's just simply not like, you're not on the same wavelength if you're sober and everyone's tipsy. And I'm sorry, but you do have more energy when you're tipsy than when you're sober and the night's like going on. You're like, man, I'm kind of tired.
You need to, not you. I'm me telling you what you need to do.
Okay, well, tell me.
Find a theme on Pinterest.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
and
that's
just
good. You're right.
Make it like a brunch or make it like a super beautiful evening. Like the theme will be fun. Like all the food will be part of this theme. Like, and then you just got your girls around you and like you can have a slumber party night. Like whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Like it's just to
Do
have your girls
something.
around you. Something that we're celebrating you. Even if you can't drink, you'll have plenty of mocktails. See, I'm always
Plenty
putting
of
me in it.
No,
but like just something to like
and
make you
I'm
feel
into the mocktails.
like excited.
And you know what? There is no
I'm
better
all about
time.
celebrating. Like I love
I do
celebrating
too.
people.
I really do. And you know what? There's no better time for mocktails than summer. Summer is the time. Well, you know what? Fall is pretty good for drinks too, actually. You know what? There's never a bad time for a mocktail. We're doing well there. Okay. But on the topic of sleepovers and everything, that's really good because we were talking about today things that we miss from girlhood. When's the last time you had like a good girl sleepover? Like, it's been a minute. Because now I sleep over with my husband.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest. Like, if I can go home, like, I'm going home.
No, that's the thing. Everyone at this stage in their life, I believe, just wants to go to sleep in their own bed and wake up in their own bed. And it's also the case where like even if you sleep over like at a girlfriend's house, like you're not like building a pillow for, you're not like doing a blow up mattress in the living room. Maybe we need to.
Yeah, you're not gonna like you're
have
not
all
offering
the
for your friends to sleep
little
on the
princess
couch.
tents of like 12 different
When we set it up for Lucia one day for her to have like a cute like girl sleepover, and then we do our own like
literally.
yeah.
I'm like, we'll have late nights. I've kind of talked about like sleepovers with kids. I'm like, you can have them at my house in the living room, and I'll make it the cutest thing ever.
But that's the thing. Even like,
and no phones allowed. Like I'm so that's a whole other topic.
Well, that's true.
But,
that's nice.
Okay, I haven't had like a good sleepover in a long time because I'm just like my sleep is just my priority. However, I've had good girls' nights where it's just like I love putting on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives or like The Bachelorette and just like having those girl moments.
Okay, Taylor Frankie Paul season, it's coming out. We all knew it was.
Nuts.
It is nuts.
So like I've had good girl nights like that. So
yeah,
and I feel like it's always revolved around like watching a show together, which is kind of cute.
Yeah, it is. And like
got the brie, the croissants out.
Oh my God,
grapes and cheese. Like
you're hilarious. The brie, the croissants, the grapes and cheese. You like the charcuterie. It's so funny. My friends like sleepovers are like, let's get out all the gummy candies. Look, guys, I bought these fancy gummy candies. Have you tried these? Oh, you need some Swedish fish.
I have Swedish candy from like Sweden. I've got 3 bags of it.
Yeah, I think you told me about this. I think you gave me some, or like I tried it anyway.
Maybe.
But I like, you know, when I think of like big girlhood sleepovers though, I did cheerleading like from like as early as like middle school like years, and we before competitions we would have the whole squad come sleep over because we would have to like set all our hair.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, setting the hair and rollers. And so we would always watch like Bring It On, like talk about girlhood movies. We would watch Bring It On, or what were those like the dance shows like with Hayden Panettiere? Step It Up. Those were, it was always like one of those, which y'all know there are a lot of those movies. Like I don't know like why there's so many multiple, like talk about a multiverse,
like
honestly.
A throwback party.
Like we're still on my birthday
like a
now.
Y2K.
Are we all gonna set our hair in rollers? Yeah. And just I'll drown in the hairspray because that's what was happening, and then wake up and put glitter on your eyeballs.
I've always dreamed of like just like throwing themed gatherings. I think it's so fun to have like a theme, and like it doesn't even have to be crazy, but like
dude, that's what's so fun too about like baby showers coming up. Like I love hearing people's themes for it. They're so cutesy.
Speaking of baby showers, like do you have a theme in your mind?
Not at all. No.
Okay.
Are you gonna do a sprinkle? I suppose you don't.
I think so. I have a friend that is gonna want to throw.
Oh my God! What theme are you gonna do?
I have no idea.
Oh my God!
I haven't even thought about it because it would be like in August or September.
Yeah,
probably August. Sprinkle. I think so. I should probably talk to her about
fun.
it. But yeah, honestly, I think of having a sprinkle, like it's just gonna be like friends that make it because like my family is like no one's around, and I'm like,
well,
it's
and
just
you're
the
like, you'd
idea-
rather them come visit probably after the baby's born
yeah, it's
than
really
like do
just
it twice.
the idea of like having a few personalized things for another baby, which I regret so much not having with Callum, because I just simply didn't know that it was a thing. So poor Callum doesn't, like, I thought you have one baby shower and that's it, like with your first one. I didn't know you could have more. And so like now people are doing like
you
kind of sprinkles.
Don't, like, to be honest, like, and people do get worn out with it, but it is newer to do a sprinkle.
And I love it though.
Yeah.
I'm just like, let's just like celebrate another baby and like have a few personalized things, because it's like Lucia got so much, and then poor Callum, like baby boy doesn't have like anything personalized.
But I think it's also okay. But it's also, you knew that you were having a girl and you knew what her name was ahead of time. You didn't know that for Callum. So he wasn't going to have personalized things.
Yeah.
But like also, if you hadn't heard of sprinkles, have you heard of nesting parties?
No. Oh, where everyone comes and cleans your house?
That's part of it.
Is that what it is?
That's part of it. But it's also about the meal prep. Like a bunch of women come over and help you like make all those freezer meals. Yes, they'll help clean and like organize or like set up, you know, your bedside table with things for like nursing in the night and things like that. Like they'll help set up your house so that you feel nested, right?
Yeah.
But like another way for like women to congregate together around supporting you and the baby. I think I was gonna say that's maybe more what I like. I vibe more with that sometimes, like, than the idea of like a sprinkle. But I get what you're saying, like how cute, but also you're not gonna get personalized things with this baby because you don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Do you have names yet?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You don't need to share it. I'm just glad to hear that you do.
I'll tell you after.
Okay, I can't wait.
Now I'm keeping a secret.
Sorry,
okay,
guys, I knew
I'm
that she was gonna tell
sharing
me.
this.
I knew she was gonna tell me. You know what's so funny? If y'all out there know me or know my husband, you've probably already heard my child's name, because yes, we do know if it's boy or girl. I haven't shared it on the pod yet.
You haven't posted anything on your Instagram either about
I
being
haven't posted
pregnant.
anything about being pregnant.
Do you
and
have
like,
an idea of what you want to do? Also, we totally are talking about pregnancy all over again.
whoops, sorry guys. Not at all. I have no idea. So I'm like, yeah, maybe it'll occur to me at some point. Maybe when I'm like, look, I don't feel rushed. Yeah, maybe. I don't feel rushed to do it. I think I will want to do something at some point. But if you don't follow my podcast, you maybe don't know. But if you do follow my podcast, y'all know. And so my husband, every time he sees people and we tell them the gender, and you know, the next obvious question.
I was crying when I found out.
Dude, the next
I literally
obvious
had tears
question
on my eyes.
everyone asks is, well, have you thought of names? And he goes, oh yeah, this is the name. And I'm like, Hayden, like, you could just be like, oh, we think so. Like, again, with him just spilling his guts. We have no privacy with anything about this. It's hilarious.
So funny to me, because like, again, like every time I talk to you, it's more and more of like getting to see you be in this moment now, and now getting to share it with you, because there's so many like, okay, like you're getting it now. You're getting the little things now.
I get the little
that you'll
things,
never understand
the
until
little
you're
pieces.
in it.
It's
And
so
it's like
fun.
it's that privacy, or it's like those like little moments in a sense.
It's
where you're
hilarious.
just like, you never thought that you would be like, not territorial, but like maybe more protective, like certain information that you're just like sharing, because it's like,
It's just so funny.
it's so intimate.
I'm just like, hold on, like
Right?
they were just they were just asking if we've thought of them, like if we've thought of names in general. You
And
can
you're
just
like,
be
wait,
like,
we haven't had the discussion if we're sharing that or not.
like, it's just so funny to me that it doesn't occur to him to even have that discussion. We just are so like, I know I've said this about me on the podcast, that like I can't keep a secret. I think it's hilarious at the same time that my husband is the same way. We're like, we just don't keep things private. We are just open books together,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
Like when like the whole family knows what we're naming. Their friends know like what we're naming this kid, and I'm like, you know, I just
Suddenly
want people
everyone-
to know that like it could still be. We still have like almost 6 months left.
No, I feel like it's like,
I just don't know.
the irony of it is just like, you guys would have the type of people where it's like, Olivia's in labor, and it's like suddenly the whole town knows, and everyone's showing up at your house to like look through the window to like watch you like give birth, and you're just like, back the fuck off, everybody.
No, and because like I had to tell my husband, I was like, so like that's not the vision, by the way. Like it's like
your
no,
mom, my mom, like no one's gonna be there.
I actually get like my sister, when, you know, she had her first baby 5 years ago. You listened to last week's episode, you kind of heard a little bit about that. And at the time, you know, A, she lived across the country, and B, I was like less close with her. You know, she did live across the country, but like, so she had this baby 5 years ago. I'm in a different phase of life.
Totally different.
I haven't, like, I've just started dating my husband. And so like, I'm thinking, oh, she's going into labor. I want all of the updates, like 24%. Like, I'm her sister, like, send me updates. Is she okay? Is she coping well? How long have we been there? What she died? Like, I want to know. I don't even hear about her going into labor until like the baby's born. I was like, wait, what? Like, I was like, wait, why didn't you tell me? And now I was talking to her and I was like, I get it. I was like, yeah, maybe I would. Like, I totally get, if you would have waited like a whole day before even telling us about his existence, I understand that now. Now I get it, where you're like, look, there's things to do. I kind of have a focus here, and like, let me be in it. Like, that's what's important. I get it now. But like, you know, from the outside, you would have no idea. I'm like, don't you want to share? You know, don't you want to share? Like, aren't you excited to like show his aunts like that he's here in the world? No, I get it. Yeah. Like, no, like if you would have just kept him to yourself for a few days, I understand. Poor celebrity couples, you know? Poor them.
That's why it's like, there's so many little moments, so intimate, because you realize it's literally you and your husband that are just going through it. And for a little time, it's just you and the baby in this world. Like, it's just your little bubble.
And it's this project you guys are working on. Before it's like
suddenly the whole world knows.
Yeah.
And also the thing about like being in totally different phases of life, the fun part is like you have friends that either, again, like pregnant with you or have maybe already had a kid. And so like you're all in it together, which allows you to then check in on each other. Whereas like when you are the only one pregnant having the kid, like people who are not there yet don't even know how to like really check in on you yet. So like, it's so hard. You're just like, does no one care? Like, does everyone know like what I just did? Like, I just gave birth and I'm bleeding for 6 weeks. I've got stitches in my vagina. Like, no one cares. Like, no one wants to be my friend anymore. Like, it's so intense. Like, it's just like such a roller coaster. But it's like, it's so fun to like now you get to be in it. I don't know. We're going to talk about this so much because like then afterwards too, like once the baby's in your arms, it's like a whole other explosion of, oh, I get it now. Suddenly everything makes sense. And like suddenly it's like time becomes more precious.
And
personal time becomes more precious.
Oh, well, and that's what they say about becoming a parent makes you far more efficient. So, you know, just
it's like
can't wait to flex that skill. We'll see.
So anyways, back to like what's up again? Like what we haven't like done. Like what do we miss from girlhood?
Dude, what are your like some of your memories from girlhood? So we both grew up in like the early 2000s. Girlhood. It was like
mall culture. I'm seeing all these malls getting ripped out. Apartments going up.
But like the malls have been on the decline. I mean, basically since cell phones, I feel like
since online shopping.
Since online shopping for sure.
When did Amazon come out?
When did it come out?
Yeah,
well, it started as a bookstore.
And wasn't it just for like kitchen items first, or like it was like just something totally different?
No, it was just for books for a while, and then they started adding more. Look,
makes sense that they have the Kindle then. That's right. That checks out.
True.
Full circle right there.
Good for the Kindle. But like, I mean, we've been watching malls die. I really think maybe since I was in high school, and it's like, it's sad. It's just a completely new era, but it is weird to think how like young people don't have this like place to congregate. I even think of my time when I was studying abroad in Spain, where like the entire community goes to the town center at the same time of day. That is just what you do, because you go congregate and you be with the community and you be in you're not going there to like meet a certain person or have a certain discussion. You're going there literally just to be and just to run into people, and they are also there just to be and just to run into people and chit chat. And like that is kind of America's version of that, was the mall, where like you didn't have anything to do with your girlfriends. Oh, we're just gonna go to the mall.
I can smell the mall.
Yes, I can smell like the
Cheesecake Factory to the right, Panda Express on the bottom floor.
Annie was my shit. I loved Annie Ann's. And you know what?
I can smell Lush. like the
Lush,
Lush
walking
store,
past Lush,
and Hollister,
and the Great
and it was
American
a good mall.
Cookie.
There was a Gilly Hicks. It was a good mall. There was a Gilly Hicks.
I don't think I had a Gilly Hicks in my mall, so yeah, you had a good
only
one.
Fox Valley.
And we would have to drive far to go to Fox Valley from where I was. Yeah.
Like a solid...
But you would, is the thing, our poor parents, they would have to like take turns like carpooling, like who's going to drop us off and pick us up of like the girl group's parents. Because we would like spend our weekends like Friday nights, like in middle school and stuff. It was like we were being dropped off at the mall.
Like,
it was
Mom,
like,
Dad,
which
can I have
mall?
money so I can go buy something from Aeropostale?
And you like, we didn't even need to like buy any, like, I remember we were like hanging out at Kohl's and this like security guard comes up to us and we're like 4 middle school girls. Like we just make jokes and like make each other giggle, right? Yeah. Like that was like our vibe. And yeah, we would go in Kohl's and like try on like Von Mar. You go to the shoe room, like the shoe rack in Von Mar. We would just try on shoes. Like, no, we weren't going to buy fancy shoes from Von Mar, but they were cute.
All had the same experience though with the mall culture.
I completely agree. But like we're in Kohl's, the security guard comes up to us and I distinctly remember because we're so put off by it and we didn't steal things. We weren't like those kinds of kids. Yeah. But she was like, I'm from, she didn't say like loss prevention. She said something that like meant loss prevention. And it was like so dramatic and dumb. But she was like, do you know what that means? And we're all kind of looking at each other like, no. And so she's just staring at us and like standing there and we're like just dicking around like trying on shoes for no reason and we're like, I don't get it, because we didn't understand, because we were so innocent. We didn't understand that she meant like the connotation that like she didn't want, like she thought we were gonna steal something. She thought like that's what we were doing. And then we like realized, and like, yes, we left Kohl's and I get it, Kohl's didn't care to be our playground. Yeah. And it was, you know, when you're in middle school with your girlfriends, the mall was just the playground.
Kohl's, and then things not quite being the style that I was looking for, but like not understanding that it was just Kohl's.
We went to Kohl's for Sophie shorts.
Oh,
that's
my God.
Kohl's was remember, Sophie shorts.
Shoot, what was that one like athletic store? I don't think they have it anymore. It's like athletic good, like it was something, it wasn't Dick's Sporting Goods, it was a different athletic store that, oh my God. I do
remember Dick's wasn't the only one. I do remember that there was another like big one.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell you.
And that's where I found like the Sophie shorts. Oh, that's going to kill me.
Yeah, I went to Kohl's for Sophie shorts and we would have Sophie shorts. Like, I don't know. It was basically like the uniform of, you know, gym class and cheerleading practice and like any sport when you were a girl, kid. It was like big t-shirt and Sophie shorts, and we just all had the same ones in every single color and just would trade with our friends.
Oh my gosh, they were like the best. I mean, obviously because they're like, they're short, they're cute, you feel cute, blah blah blah.
They were, dude, and they're like the most simple shorts too. It's ridiculous.
They were cheap as can be. I'm sure they're making a comeback. Big athletic store.
Okay, for the record, I feel like Kohl's has made a comeback like in my life. Like my husband never shopped at Kohl's, and last year he learned about Kohl's Cash.
Oh God. Oh, here we go.
And before our wedding last year, we went to Kohl's and we got him like a bunch of like nice shirts. He didn't know because Kohl's has like good like golf shirts and like polos for guys.
They've got some good stuff. Yeah. Wow, that's gonna bother me. It
didn't come up.
It's gonna take more research, but I'll find it.
Come on.
Bothers me. It was like, man, that's nuts, because I would literally go there for sports stuff. Kohl's Cash is real, but the thing about Kohl's, everything is always on sale. So is it actually on sale?
Yeah, I mean, you don't pay full price at Kohl's, but that's one of the fun things about Kohl's is like, how much can you get it down? But I remember going to the fountain at the mall. Mm-hmm. Like, it didn't matter which mall, there would be a big fountain. And now it's sad because you go to a mall and the fountains are always turned off because nobody's there.
Oh.
You know, like, I guess there's the Galleria in St. Louis. Well, that one is actually a poppin' mall. It's the
some
mall.
Of the nicer malls too, like a lot of the malls have turned really ghetto. Like,
why is that?
I don't know. I don't know. Wrong. It's just like a different crowd that starts hanging out there, and then suddenly you're just like, this is not really like the place I want to be. And it just like it's just like completely changed. But I mean, and that's just like the end of.
Do you think we just notice it more because like we're in a different phase?
No, I don't.
Like, absolutely not.
No, because like it's not even just us being in different phases. It's even just like the community of like Oak Brook Mall. Like there was a shooting there a few years ago. You know, like my brother had just left there. Like I remember this, and they're just like changing. Like the crowd is just changing. I did
love Oak Brook Mall.
I know
that was a good mall.
I mean, it's always a place I'll probably go like during wintertime, and like there's an Aritzia there. Like I love Aritzia.
You know, and like the mall makes me think of, did you ever do Black Friday shopping? Were you like a Black Friday shopper?
Not really, no.
My family wasn't, and then it was like in high school or like, you know, again with the girlfriends that I would go to the mall with, and then Pink, like Victoria's Secret Pink was so big, and Black Friday you could get the yoga pants for like super cheap.
Honestly, their clothes are cheap now if you go. Like I've found some stuff, I'm like, oh, this is actually cute. I'm just gonna stock
But you
up.
know, back when we were in high school,
the swimsuits,
that was the whole thing.
Pink swimsuits. Oh my gosh.
Are they? No, I haven't seen them lately.
No, but like remember, like we would get our bikinis from there.
Oh my! You wanted
like
everything
the
from there,
or like the strapless top, and like
and you wanted everything to say pink and like rhinestones.
Yeah,
because it was gaudy. That was the style, and I remember my own like first experience. I didn't even know like Black Friday was like a thing, to be honest. If you weren't like trying to buy a TV, because that's like what it was about back in the day.
That's what our families would come home with. Midwest dads, we got a TV this morning, folks. On my way to work.
That's like what you would do.
I just stopped by,
and it's so weird because like, so my family is like so anti that because
so is mine.
Yeah. They just like didn't want to be in the crowd
over things, blah blah. You had to
why
be like have fun?
Into people, and like down for the experience. I mean, it's not like that anymore.
I'm just like, I never had money to spend anymore. So I'm like, what am I gonna do?
No, me neither. But then my friend, no, I never did. And my friends invited me for Black Friday to like go stand in line at Pink and wait for like my turn to buy yoga pants. Yeah. And we did, we did. But like, if you make it like a friends thing and like you have your mission, you would like sit in line. It's like weird, but like that was the activity. Yeah. I would never do that nowadays. I'd be like, oh, let me just like send me the link. It's all
about the Cyber Monday deals.
Yeah, nowadays, which is crazy, but like also amazing way to get Christmas shopping done.
Yeah, get the Christmas shopping done early. That's the biggest.
I'm not that prepared.
Another thing is like magazines is something that you like mentioned too. Like,
oh my gosh, quizzes and magazines. Would you like take the quizzes?
I think I did, but like, what was like that? There's like those teen magazines. I
had Teen Vogue. Vogue. I did.
I remember being like, oh.
No, I would be so excited. Like I had a subscription and I like paid for my subscription every month. So like I looked forward to my magazine arriving and like, my parents would know they'd get the stack of mail and be like, Liv, like, your magazine's here. I'd be so excited. I would immediately go sit down and like read every page.
Same. Like they were so valuable.
Oh my gosh.
I felt so judged to have any of that. My dad was like, what do you like? I was always so like judgmental about like anything like that. And I was just like
the girly
then
things.
I just became scared to like do anything, to like watch a certain TV show or to like look at this magazine. I felt so like guilty. And I was just like, so pathetic. It's just like such a dumb trauma to grow up with.
It's hard to like also like look back though and not just like when I re-look at my childhood or like girlhood like through the lens of like how I felt at the time, it's so hard to like forgive yourself for feeling so insecure for no reason.
Yeah.
I'm like insecure about everything, and it's like I get it, like that's that phase of life, like that is what you are, but also like it was completely unnecessary and everyone's like that, and I you can't tell a young person that, but man, don't you wish you could.
There's a lot of therapy or like healing that needs to be done for like my younger self, because I like hold them accountable, or like I just look at them with like an ick, and I'm just like, I need to get over that, because that's me. I'm literally always looking at myself as like phase.
But also like it's interesting. Like it's interesting to hear it from like middle school and high school teachers nowadays, like because now we're that age group where you like know teachers, and even you hear it from them and they're like, no, every single one of them is ick. Every single one of them is cringe.
Yeah.
And we were too.
Yeah.
And it is crazy, but it's like you're so in your head at the time of like what people are thinking of you, and you don't understand that nobody has a minute to think about you because everyone is also freaking out about themselves.
Yeah.
And yeah, but like, dude, I remember specifically too. Sorry, I'm jumping around. The magazines, like reading every single page of the magazine. I remember like I I would actually read everything, like all of like even the small little boxes.
Same. So I was like, this is gold.
And yes, and then they would give like music recommendations, and I always like never knew like what was the cool, like, you know, you want to be cool and you want to be like up on the trends. And I remember like coming on to like some British pop stars, like random ass British pop stars, and that's how I found out about like Lily Allen and everything. Was like her song was like highlighted in a Teen Vogue magazine, and I was like, I would go to YouTube and like look them up and like give them a listen.
I have like the wildest memories of like little things that I read, like that. Who is that one girl? It was like London Tipton from like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Oh my gosh, Brenda's song.
So I think she was interviewed, and it was like they would interview these stars and be like, what's like something weird or like embarrassing, like quirky. You know, like how it would go. And
yeah,
it's just so random. They act
like ask stupid questions, but like we're so into it because we're like 14.
Like, it's like reading gossip. It's a gossip column essentially,
and that's why we love celebrities.
And she was just like, I love putting lotion on before I go in the shower. It's like
before
slimy,
you go
like,
in the shower,
or like right after. So it's like all slimy and this. I was just like,
were you like, now I'm gonna put lotion on?
Yeah, of course. You're like, whoa, like what? Like I didn't know.
You're like, that's what she does. So like, now that's what I do.
Yeah. So if a celebrity does this, suddenly it's like cool. But like honestly,
it's so funny how impressionable we were and how we had so little influences. So everyone was influenced by the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Now with YouTube and these kids, they're all influenced by different things.
And then now everything's come out that these poor child stars have gone through the ringer with so many things. And you're just like, I mean, we remember what it was like to be a teenager. They were also teenagers, but in the public eye.
And what the same level of being insecure, like to manage that at that time, actually, like that hurts my soul.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine.
Like, do you really blame Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus? Like, do we really blame them?
Look,
no.
I get that they had like a whole team of stylists and like people telling them like, oh, this is good, this is not good. But like, I just like can't imagine like looking back, feeling ick and cringe about myself or insecure, and then like seeing that like the whole world was looking at me.
And you could just Google it and find it online.
Oh yeah, I'd be like, can we bury all of this? I don't want to see it. Like, I'm okay. Hilary Duff's comeback right now. I'm sorry, but like we're talking about teen stars and Hilary Duff like making this like crazy comeback in like her mid 30s.
A lot of them
like
have.
I'm obsessed.
There's Hilary Duff. There's Lindsay Lohan.
Good for her.
Well, honestly, kind of Miley Cyrus with the whole Hannah Montana 20 years.
Okay, I think that's hilarious and like good for Miley Cyrus. I was listening to like an interview with her about it because people are like, how did this come about that like, you know, how did this 20-year later Hannah Montana thing come about? And she says that Dolly Parton, you know, her fairy godmother Dolly, had always told her about fame and whatnot, that you just start promoting it so then they can't say no. Like, just if whatever you want, start promoting it. So she's like, yeah, I would just like in interviews, like I would just like hint at something coming up for a 20-year, and so then people started asking me more about it because they would want more.
So she created
the
opportunity.
Yeah, she's like, none of it existed, and she's like, then my team would call me up and be like, wait, what is this? Are we supposed to be planning something? And then the production, like, because she was creating excitement so that she could show people wanted it. Genius. So genius people.
Honestly,
so
take
genius.
that into start putting that in your own life.
Yep, because she just spoke about it enough that everyone became so interested and wanted it.
We did that, and we're like, wait, so what are we doing for like 1 year of like the podcast?
Yeah,
like, well, what are we doing? And it's like we're just gonna create this whole thing.
Yeah. But like, good for her. So like, I watched it specifically because I was like, that was just pure
iconic.
Genius. I'm obsessed with it. So good for Miley Cyrus. Good for all these people. And you know what? Good for Girlhood.
Good for Girlhood.
We lived in a good time.
I think that wraps this one up, honestly.
Yeah.
There's so many things we could talk about, but
we probably will.
We all know, like, everyone knows what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, everyone has those memories of the mall, the magazines, like the pink swimsuits, the like the tanning stickers, like the everything.
Oh, don't even get me started.
All right, guys. We'll catch you next week.
See ya.